Hi, I'm Liam. I'm 37 and I'm from Sheffield. I now live full time in my 2002 Sprinter van. I've lived in a van, between a van and a boat for 8 months, but mainly I've been in the van. And I am here with my daughter who is 7, and she seems to enjoy that also. So this is my kitchen, and I've just installed a 2-ring gas burner, and I've got a small sink. I don't have a fridge, and I don't really intend on putting a fridge in. I've just not really felt the need, and I didn't have a fridge on my boat, I didn't have a fridge in the T5. I don't use milk, and I eat everything that I buy so quite quickly, so I don't really think I need a fridge right now. Okay, so the sleeping arrangements, as you can see, I have got a double bed, and it isn't quite full length, so it is a bit awkward sometimes, but I do sleep diagonally. And then I've got an additional fold down table which converts into a bed, which is a single bed where my daughter can sleep if she wants to. Usually she chooses to sleep in a double bed with me, but she's got that option if she wants it. And if I have guests over, they can also sleep in the single bed. I've just installed a 12-volt shower off the back door. I've not used it yet, but that's going to be my option over summer. But up to now, I've gone to swimming baths, the gym, to friends' houses, and all that kind of thing really. I do have a toilet on board, a chemical toilet, so if my daughter is on board, then she can use that. Usually, I'll just find a bush. Okay, so electric, I've got the biggest solar panel I could find, which is almost the size of the entire roof. It's 270 watts, and under the seating area I've got 2 110 amp hour batteries, which the solar panel keeps them charged up all the time. I've up to now never had a problem with that. I don't have too much that uses electric. Everything is 12 volt apart from the TV, which I'm running off a small 300 watt inverter, which uses barely any power. Gas is just the gas burner, the gas hob, which is quite a new. I've only had this in a few weeks, so I'm still getting used to that. I don't know how much gas it uses and all that kind of thing. And heating, I've got a Chinese diesel heater, and that's been fine. I've not actually had to use it too much, so it's worked well. Storage has been a bit of an issue actually, because it didn't have much storage apart from the garage area for a while. And a few weeks ago, me and my friend had a sort of rethink of everything, and we've crammed as much, as many wooden crates as we can into it. So underneath the table, there is now an area where it's for clothing, and in the back there is also more crates for clothing and shoes and all that kind of thing. And I've tried to just add as much as I possibly can in this space. So in the cupboards there are wooden crates bolted everywhere and little things for cutlery. Hopefully every inch is going to be taken up with storage, because it is at a premium, especially when travelling with a child. When I lived in a house, I was a collector of things, and one of the things that I collected was skulls and things like that. And I gave up so much stuff when I moved into the van, but just I couldn't get rid of the skulls, so I've been trying to stick them up where possible. So as you can see, I've got various rams and sheep and ducks and a baboon and an African impala, and there's something that they're my things, so it makes this more homely to me. It may seem a bit grim to some people, but I am a bit of a goth after all, so you know, collecting skulls is what goths do. So my favourite bits at the moment is definitely the storage that I've added, just because it's new and it's the novelty. Actually, the cooker hob has been a godsend, because up to now I've been using a camping stove on top of the worktop, and it has just been a bit of a pain. So the cooker and the storage are definitely favourites. As far as regrets go, I think having a widthways bed is definitely a big regret, but I'm coming up with a plan to try and change that, and hopefully I'll have some sort of lengthways bed. And also, yeah, just a redesign. I would like to have a swivel base on the front seats to open up that a bit more. So the van cost me £2,700, which I'm not sure if that was expensive or not, but it seemed a little bit expensive. I think anything over a 10 is expensive to me. But the van cost £2,700, and I don't think I've spent a whole lot of money on it. It's been bits and bobs here and there, so maybe £4 total, I think, possibly. So it's £4 for a house is a bargain, really, isn't it? I wouldn't say that I have any skills. I've got some good friends that like to help out, and also anybody who may be subscribing to my Instagram will see that sometimes I use the wrong tools. For example, I used an axe to cut out the hole for the cooker, and it made a mess and it's ruined the worktop, and I've had to glue it back together. Over the years I've just learned how to do bits and bobs here and there, and also watching other people on YouTube build vans. That's probably been the biggest influence, definitely.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ding my bell, because you won't even know if I've uploaded a video otherwise. Cheers guys, see you on the next one.